of baked goods, please come to the interrogation room.
I'm here.
Oh, it's you!
Yes, I baked a six-pack of muffins.
That's just a pan.
I know. I think I've almost perfected the muffin top.
Clear muffin? I don't get it.
So what do you need from me today? Because I've got lots of cookies and cakes in the oven.
Did you bring your file?
I believe so. Yes.
Excellent. Does anyone in the audience know what the file
I'm
is?
going to need some help with the ingredients.
Excuse me, I was talking.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Can anyone help me with the ingredients of my story? Me. Anything? Pie. Pie. Oh, all right. Okay, pie. I've always liked to cook. I've always liked to bake things ever since I was little. I'm sure my parents, who let me have free reign in the kitchen, got really tired of flour everywhere, sugar. I mean, every time they'd go in to maybe make breakfast, the butter was missing. So, because I was always trying to perfect, I had one recipe that I was determined to perfect, and I constantly made these things called lemon bites, and I would make them for friends at school. I made them for teachers, and consistency of the lemon bites, like the layer of the crust, the perfect consistency of the actual lemon stuff in the middle, and then just the sprinkling of the powdered sugar on top. I was always making lemon bites. So my hats off to my parents for always saying, oh, these are great lemon bites, and thanks for making lemon bites for the 15 millionth time. So again, this whole baking, I was always baking like holidays. I was, would always bake like the cake or the pie. And I remember one Thanksgiving, I had a beagle. I had a beagle named Ollie. And went home. We were going to go to my brother's house for Thanksgiving, which was about 2 hours away. And I was like, I'm going to make a cake. I'm going to make this cake with caramel icing. I'm going to drizzle it over perfect. This whole consistency thing is very hard to do sometimes with baking. So I stayed up really late. I made the cake, and I did the first round of icing, and it was this entire hard layer of caramel, like a ring of caramel just sitting on top of the cake. And I'm like, this is not good. So I'm going to get back to what the dog reference is. My dog had a beagle. So if you know anything about beagles, they have an incredible sense of smell, and they are can really jump. All right, they're good thieves too. So the ring around the top of the cake is just sitting there. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is not good. So I woke up early in the morning, and I redid the icing. The caramel icing is really tough to do. I don't know if any of you guys cook in the audience, but it's really tough to do. So you get it, and you gotta pour it over the cake immediately, and I did it. I made it. Oh my God! It poured. It's a bundt cake. It poured over it perfectly. And I'm like, my work here is done. This is gonna be an awesome cake. And so I lay down on the sofa to take a little quick cat nap. Oh, I'm so tired from the cake. So my dad comes down and wakes me up. Oh, we're about to leave. You gotta go take a shower. I'm like, okay, all right. Or can you take Ollie out for me? Sure. And I remember thinking the cake is on the counter. So I'm taking it, and I move the cake just a little further off of the edge of the counter. Because I knew Ollie. I mean, I knew he would get it. And so I go upstairs to shower, and the whole time I'm showering, thinking, oh my God, what an awesome cake. I'm such an awesome baker. Yes, I did it. No more lemon bites for me. Cake is the way. So all of a sudden I hear from downstairs, my dad, your dog